like that scary in the light, James. Oh, so see, that's what happens when you're a kid and you're imagining all these things and you're coming up with this stuff in your head. And another thing I loved was puppets. But I loved a particular kind of puppet.
Oh, hey, Bert.
Now, some of these puppets had voices that sounded like other puppets.
Oh, hello, Bert.
But it didn't matter, right? They were awesome. Oh, and by the way, Kermit singing Rainbow Connection could pretty much bring the biggest bully on the playground to tears and save me from his wrath.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side?
That's so true.
So see, it was good that I learned voices. In fact, every year, I was always the smallest kid in my class. Do we have a shot of me? Yeah. It's tough. It was tough. So I had to learn voices, to help. And I found that my voices did help me, because I would recreate what everybody saw on TV the night before, or if they went to the movies or anything. So I was like TiVo for everybody. I was Jetvo. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
What's up, Doc?
I'll tell you what's up. It's rabbit season.
Duck season. Rabbit season. Rabbit season.
Duck season. Fire!
You're traveling to another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind.
Flight calm, I can't hold it. She's breaking up,
Steve Austin, astronaut, a man barely alive. Gentlemen, can rebuild. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Kid, get us out of here.
I'm sorry, Michael. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Bond. Curious, Bond. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
E.T. Phone. Home. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Your powers are weak, old man.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly be. Oh, wait a second, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, I want to do it with some style. Besides, the stainless steel construction made the fluxes versatile. Look out!
Whoa, this is heavy. So at the age of 16, I took all this talking to myself to the stage as a stand-up comic, and I loved it. And at 17, I got into radio and then became a disc jockey, and it was great fun. Look at my hair. And by the time I was in my 20s, I built my own home recording studio and I started my own voiceover production company. Now, one of my very first clients was Moviefone. And I don't know if anybody knows Moviefone. You used to call it to find out what was playing at the theater, right? And so I would do their trailers. And one time they asked me to come up with a trailer for Jurassic Park 2, which was about to come out. They needed the sound of a T-Rex stomping up and letting out a thunderous howl. But they didn't have any of the sound from the movie yet. And so they needed me to do it. So I used what I had, my voice, and my lunch, and a multi-track recorder, and some effects. And I think we can still do this, right, Clint? You're good. Okay, great. So with a little vocal processing, a bag of chips filled with some old audio tape, that tells you how old I am. See, this created the sound of the leaves and everything there. And then this was the crunching of the feet. For the footsteps, right? Then I took my cup, and I took a vocal processor, and I pitched my voice way down, like up there. Good job. Okay. And let's see if you can still produce this. Okay.
a little beast.
No, I'm okay. It's just me talking to myself, Obi-Wan.
Good. I was going to say,
You have a bad feeling about this?
yes, but I believe there's a quota on that line in this show, but I want to save it for when it really matters.
I understand. Okay, well, see, the life of a voice actor is always kind of expecting the unexpected. That's why tonight, for me, actually, this is fun that we get to do it like this, because it's always about that, just being on the fly. You know, you never know what's going to happen. And when you walk into a booth to audition, it's a big thing. You go, what are they going to want? Even if it's a simple line, you never know what to expect from them. And in an audition like that, you've got to be ready to give them whatever they ask for.
Okay, James, make yourself comfortable. We want you to sound very real, casual, conversational. We're looking to get this in about 1.7 seconds. Oh, and don't make it too announcer. For this first take, just give us whatever you have in mind, okay?
Okay, great.
Great, we're rolling, take one.
Use only as directed.
Great. Okay, let's try one a little more conversational.
Use only as directed.
Now more serious.
Use only as directed.
What if we needed it in 3.8 seconds instead of 1.7?
Use only as directed.
Okay, now stretch it out, but go back to 1.7 seconds.
Use only as directed.
How about with a German accent?
Use only as directed.
New York, maybe?
Hey, use only as directed what?
British?
Use only as directed.
How about French?
Is only as directed.
Romanian?
Directed. Use only.
What would a woman sound like?
Use only as directed.
Whisper.
Use only as directed.
Yeah, more staccato.
Use only as directed.
How about a real announcery voice?
Use only as directed.
Now energize it.
Use only as directed.
Bigger and faster.
Use only as directed.
Faster and bigger.
Use only as directed.
Bigger.
Use only as directed.
Okay, stand by. Sounds real good, James. You know, we're actually thinking we're going to go with your first take. Thanks for coming in.
Now you know why it's a padded room. But I gotta tell you, one of the things I love about voice acting is something I never in a million years would have imagined I'd be doing when I was a kid. And that's video games. People like video games, yeah? Well, see, I would never expect that because when I was a kid, video games looked like this. I mean, what am I gonna like? Yeah, not a lot to do vocally there, but video games have changed quite a bit through the years, and I have been very fortunate to be the voice of some very cool characters, like Ratchet from Ratchet & Clank, Tidus from Final Fantasy X, Lego Spider-Man, the Silver Surfer, Professor Charles Xavier, Great Scott, Young Doc Brown.